Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your fourth live hour of the day here at Highlight Crafts. I'm so excited to be sharing this one with you because in this hour, I'm going to be silk painting with the airbrush gun, with metallic micas, and I'm going to be dyeing the silk black first. Now, Mel may have actually shared this with you in the previous show, just as a little sneak preview, but I did this between shows, and I was having so much fun with it. I was actually using the metallic micas through the airbrush, because in the previous show, we were asked questions, would they work? And I thought, you know what? I'm not just going to vaguely answer. I want to try it and test it and then do a show about it for you. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And just look at that. Isn't it absolutely spectacular? So in the show, we're going to be exploring plenty of techniques. You'll be pleased to know we have managed to get more of those mica powders that did completely sell through within the first couple of minutes of the show in which we launched them in. But don't worry, you can get them during this hour. We've got them back for you. They're still at the same great price. We've got not tons, but there is some, okay? So if you were wanting to get them and you missed out during that show, don't worry, we've got them for you. They're here, they're in stock, but only whilst it lasts, okay? I can't promise they're going to last very long at all. We've got stencils, we've got Pebbio silk painting, we've got silk on this show, we've got brushes, paint palettes, we've got extender, we've got loads of different items to take you through. A wonderful hour of a multimedia show where we're going to cross-pollinate between techniques and different applications. We've also got that fabulous airbrush back in stock as well. Spoke to the team, they've managed to get it back in for this particular show, and guess what, it's going to be demonstrated during this hour as well. Oh, hi Mel.
Hi.
Where did you come from?
I just crawled under the counter.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. There you go.
Going to all sorts of different little places.
All the nooks and crannies.
All of it.
All of it.
I've just been showing Corinne how to retack a scan and cut mat.
Oh right, okay. Very nice.
We're getting everything ready for
For
workshop weekend.
Yes, absolutely. In the academy this weekend, we've got workshop days, Saturday and Sunday.
Absolutely.
For a few of you joining us, which will be nice.
Stephanie and I will be on here first thing Saturday morning.
Yes.
And then Corinne will be teaching, and then Stephanie's teaching on Sunday, and it's
How
all
exciting.
good stuff.
How
It's
fun is
exciting,
that?
isn't it?
Yeah, we do festival. Well, we used to call them festivals, or refer to them as one. Workshop days here at the academy now once a month rather than only 6 times a year. So we've doubled up, and all of those spaces and projects, all of that sort of stuff. You'll start to see that on the website. You can book all your tickets for throughout the entire year on the website, so you can head over and have a little look at that, along with all the other academy classes and stuff. Because I'm sure more of them are going to be cropping up, whether it's going to be cadence days, scan and cut days.
Absolutely.
You name it, they're all going to be there. We need to just get them all done for you. But yeah, we've
where
got a
do we
fabulous
want
show.
to start?
Oh, well, I was just telling everybody about this.
So tell me about this then.
Okay, so what I used was the Pebbio black silk dye that's in the kit to dye the entire silk.
Oh, I thought it was on chiffon. It's actually on. Oh,
It's silk. I've just not pressed it yet. So this here is the silk, and I've used the Pebbio kit to dye it. And my initial thought was, oh, I'll water down Cadence Hybrid acrylic and do a wash over that. And I thought, no, that'll stiffen the silk.
It will.
It'll completely change the characteristics of it. I want it still to be free flowing, so we can stretch this, put it in a box frame, into a photo onto the wall, or it can be stitched into a garment. Well, it's actually a scarf, and I've cut it down in separate panels.
That on a scarf would be fabulous.
Wouldn't it be wonderful? And then I put the brand new micas in the airbrush.
Shall we talk about those micas?
Oh my gosh, yes please.
Have we still got stock, Amber? Oh, good.
I've not shared with anybody how to shop yet, and I've not done that bit.
Oh, we'll do that bit then.
Yes, I'll do that bit first, just really quickly for you, because I know we're already a couple of minutes in. But welcome to the show. It's wonderful to have your company. Thank you for joining myself and Mel and Lewis on cameras and Amber producing and directing the show. So we've got a great team in the house today as well. And it's a really busy day here at Highlight Crafts, as is all of the days. But today's been exceptionally busy. So thank you so much for taking part in all of the hours so far. There's still plenty more to come. And tonight we've got a laminating show.
Me and you.
Yeah, I'm
now,
excited for
we
that.
had a resin decal show in the last one, discontinued designs. We had a counter full. We had 4 left at the end.
Well, we were going to add them all to this show.
There's nothing left
and we
to
couldn't
add.
because there wasn't much left.
Literally.
Because I said, oh, I'll do those on silk and airbrush with them.
Yeah.
There's none left. So
Oh God.
Changed ideas again. I'm either might be producing or doing cameras tonight. Hopefully, I'll be at the demo counter.
Oh no, you need to be at the demo counter.
So
we can do producing on the iPad.
We might. Well, yeah, do it on the iPad.
Just tune in. It'll be hilarious. It'll be worth watching just for the laughs. Me and you trying to produce and do this at the same time.
I know. The iPad will be going through a laminating machine.
Know.
So yeah, it'll be a whole lot of fun.
Why have we not going to produce it? Is everyone busy?
Everyone's on night out tonight. Apparently, there's a big work night. We're not invited.
Rude.
I know, honestly. Going clubbing. So if you've not joined us before, you know how easy it is to get involved and be interactive. If you don't know and you're not familiar with how it works, well, this is exactly how it works. We're streaming live on Facebook and Instagram. There are 2 social media platforms. If you've managed to find us on both of those or either one of them, not only can you watch, you can also shop. So for all of the items we have out on the counter, you can purchase them live during the show. Now you'll see on the screen by the side of myself and Mel, there will be the details of those items just as a reminder so you know what to type into the comments to get them in your basket. It'll always start with the word shop. So type the word shop into the comments, then followed by, for example, molten. That will get you the molten mica powders and that'll get them in your basket for you. Now, as soon as you've typed that into the comments, you'll receive a direct message from us at Highlight Crafts. That pops up in your inbox, and in that message will be a link. Just click on that link that we've sent you, and then that'll redirect you to the Highlight Crafts website. Now, when you get there, you'll see your basket with all of the items that you've added in during that show. They'll all be there collated in one basket for you. It's like magic. It's really clever. You can also shop ahead on the website and add more items to your basket as well, but just make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account. It's really important for yourselves that you do so, and that is because you're going to get discounts off everything that you see on your screen. So regardless of whether it's launched and discounted, you'll get your club discount on top of that on everything. Free postage when you spend £35 and over, and you'll also receive points. Now that's all part and parcel of being a club member, and there's plenty more benefits as well, and it's free. You can also as well join us and watch on the website if that's your preferred place to do it. You can join us there if you prefer the website. You can shop all of the items on the show before we've seen them, and you can also join us on YouTube.
You can. It's fabulous, isn't it?
It's great fun.
And you shop while you watch, so you don't miss any of the demos either, which is great.
Yeah.
Right, let's talk about these because they're already going. I can see it on the screen. Shop. Now, these are different to any of the mica powders we've brought you before.
Yeah, we've never shared anything with you quite like this. Now, we've shared with you mica powders for resin, we've shared some of them with watercolour painting, we've shared some metallic paints. This is a different ball game altogether, and it proved as to why during the show earlier on. And if any of you missed that one, do feel free after this hour to watch it back, because I did do some techniques purely just with these micas, and I'm going to be showcasing them again. Now, these are like the ultra sparkle mica powders. They're so dense, they're really thorough in their colour, but also with their metallic tones. Now, you can get tons of mica powders that they've got a slight sheen to them, but they're not necessarily that metallic. They've got a shimmer, and they would look beautiful, and they're soft, and they're almost like a muted metallic, whereas with this, they really pop on the surface, and it doesn't really matter what colour surface you put them onto, whether it's black, white, different colours, tones, and they mix with so many different mediums. We were playing with them in aquastone in the first show to actually create a paint out of them. We're going to use them with extender in our airbrush. So again, another cadence medium is going to allow this to provide a different finish.
Extender in an airbrush.
Mix extender, just extender, a mica powder, and you can add a small drop of glue in there as well, and that'll mean it'll bond to the surface.
Stop it.
I know.
Whoa.
Look at the colours. I mean, wow.
Well, I won't be able to choose because I think they're all fabulous, and I think most of you are buying both sets, and I'm not surprised. Shop Molten is going to get you the set that David's about to show you now. Now, just tell me the words you used earlier on about the Dora.
So, Dora Metallics from Cadence. Dora Metallics are one of the, well, the sparkliest, most metallic paint that Cadence has on offer. It's packed with metal leaf. I think it always will be. I don't think they can top their best. Well, they managed to with a lot of mediums, but that is at the forefront of the Dora range. It's a combination of metal leaf, ground down super fine, and mica, as well as acrylic paint that will, of course, create that medium. It's super sparkly. It shimmers in all different lights. This essentially is kind of like the dehydrated form of those paints, which is spectacular, and I've never seen anything like it. You take a Dora Metallic, it is almost like, and the way I think I described it earlier was that if you had your Dora Metallic all dried out and then shaved it down into ultrafine dust, it would be captured in these bottles.
Absolutely.
That's what it feels like, but you can use not just aquastone, not just extender, you can use nail varnish and mix that with these and create your own nail gels if you wanted to. In an airbrush gun, fabric glue, turn them into fabric paint, mix them as well with acrylics. You make your own metallic acrylics, mix them with pearl, mix them with other varnishes and turn them into glass paints. There's not really a limit on where you can take these, which for one is quite unique about a product, and it's brand new.
Absolutely. Now we've had to restock these 3 times this morning.
We have.
Because they kept selling out. We managed to get some more stock. I don't know if we can get any more. So please pop these into your baskets while we've got them and get those baskets checked out. Now your next set for me is one that I cannot do without in my craft room. The quality of the colour in this is absolutely unbelievably beautiful.
It's delicious.
You've got an interference in there as well. But the quality of the mica, you can put it in with your resin, you can use it with your stamps, all sorts of different techniques with mica. But the interference one means that, they're just gorgeous. Really deep, rich, almost like jewel tones in here as well, aren't they? With those rich, lovely, luxurious chocolate shades popped in there too. You've got a wonderful deep purple that's like the deep orchid. You've got graphite, you've got like brushed steel in there. They're absolutely stunning. Look at that colour. That colour is wonderful.
Yeah, it's a favourite, that one.
Definitely my favourite.
Really nice colours.
Shop Forge is going to get you all 10 pots for $21.99. Remember, here at Highlight Crafts, if you have an account with us, you are automatically a club member. You will then get your further discount, depending on which tier you're in. You'll get points back. Loyalty points back, and if you get that basket spend to over £35 after your discounts, we're going to pay you postage, so you'll save that $2.95 as well, which is great. That, David, is wonderful on silk.
Isn't it amazing?
Imagine that on the ends of a silk scarf.
Look how sheer it is.
How
You can
beautiful.
see.
Yeah, you can see right through it. Look.
So you can see it's black, but then you can see right through it, but it's got that metallic flash on there as well.
Incredible.
And it's silk like nothing else. You are
beautiful.
creating sensational silk patterns in metallic form on the deepest of colours, but it's probably one of the easiest things you could do, and it looks expensive.
Right, shall we talk about stencils?
Yeah, let's do it.
These stencils are epic, I have to say.
They're amazing.
Some of the nicest stencils I think we've ever brought you here at Highlight Crafts. Now, these aren't our artwork. We've bought these in from a supply source. You've got your butterfly in this one. This is the word shop and then ways. You've got your eagle in flight. You can hear the wings flapping, can't you? That's my favourite.
Look at that.
I think that's absolutely wonderful.
Look at the bear as well.
Oh, see, I won't be able to choose.
The really clever stencils is
They
they
are,
focus
aren't they?
all on the shading, which is wonderful. This one as well. How magnificent, that wingspan of that owl
That
there.
owl is fabulous. Look
Doesn't
at
that look unbelievable? All different micas blended through here.
Amazing.
It's going to look honestly unreal. And then this one.
Oh, you see, that's my another favourite.
Oh, they're all stunning.
That. Isn't that just incredible? And you could just use that part, couldn't you, the Maker's antlers, or you could just use a small area just to create a background. Shop Ways is going to get you all 6 of them, A4 stencils, for $14.99.
I know.
That's
honestly
brilliant value for money, isn't it?
It's
right.
amazing.
Now we also have another set for you. Shop Into.
Look at these.
See, that cat's gorgeous.
They've got quite an ethereal feel about these.
I love that.
Like even with the bit of foliage there, just over a area there.
Really beautifully designed, aren't they, these? I love them.
And then again, you've got the tiger. But look at how you've got this sort of Zentangle print inside here as well.
Fabulous, aren't they?
Takes it into a
It
different
almost
dimension.
feels like it's coming up from the ground
Yeah.
and changing, doesn't it?
Reminds me of Avatar.
Yes, yes.
That's what these remind me of.
very
All the
much.
animals light up. Look at that.
Look at that wolf.
Isn't it so majestic?
Stunning.
Really peaceful but strong and bold designs. He's really
love
curious.
Curious.
Look at that
It really
one.
is curious, isn't it? I love it.
And then we've got the giraffe. Used this one on fabric
That's
earlier.
gorgeous.
And then again, my go-to has been the lion because I just think that's such a statement piece, especially with his mane built up from all the foliage.
It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Shop Into will get you that set for $14.99. Right, David, shall we talk silk paint?
Yeah, let's do it.
I have silk painted for a long, long time. In fact, at home I have the frame that we bring here with a big Egyptian scene on. And silk painting is, if you're sitting there going, yeah, I can't paint, you absolutely need no skill level whatsoever to paint on silk.
No.
It is the easiest medium to work on too. And we've started working with a brand called Pipettes. Now, Pipettes have been around for a long, long time. The reason I used to use silk paint as well is I used to get, there was a wholesaler in Manchester and they used to send us hundreds and thousands of garments, so ladies' tops, and we would make a design, and we used to go down to Blackburn Market and buy meters and meters and meters of just satin, so whether it was white or cream, and you wet it and put it on a plate and scrunched it all up, and then you took the silk paint and you just dropped different colours on it, and because of the water it started to move. Then you scrunched it up again, put it in the microwave and cooked it. Sounds bizarre, doesn't it? And then take it out and iron it on the back, and it set that silk. So we were making our own fabric for our appliques. Then we ironed heat and bond on the back, painted our 100 garments, came downstairs and then drew up round these templates. How I wish I'd had a scan and cut then. That would have been a game changer. And then started the same thing the whole day after. So I've used silk paint for that as well, which is brilliant. But this set from Pipettes is a really nice, comprehensive starter kit, isn't it?
It gives you everything.
It's $79.99. It comes in its own storage box, which really impressed me because I love that. And you will get your colours in here. Now, of course, you can mix your colours to make different tints, tones and shades in there as well. You've got a black in there. You've also, is the lightning one in this kit or is it a separate item? Oh no, it's in the kit. So you've got
there we go.
This one. Now this lightens. So you can either put this over a colour on your silk to lighten it, or you can mix it with your initial colours. So you've also got a grey in there, which means you can make them all more of a vintage tone as well. So you're going to get all 10 of them plus your lightener. You then also get your pins.
That stabilise on your frame.
If you want to use it on a frame, you get your gutter in silver, black, gold, and a clear. Now your gutter is like a paste that you paint on, and as long as you create a complete shape, it stops the paint from moving any further. Now you can trace through onto your silk, which is what I did when I did the silk painting show with the gutter. Leave it overnight to dry, or you can create things on something like a silk scarf and then go around with the gutter afterwards to add that outline design and that artwork onto there. And if you've never tried painting out of a tube, it's actually really easy to do.
It is. You can surprising the amount of control you actually have.
Because it's just like using a pen, right? And you can trace, and you don't need a light board either because you can see through the silk. So you also get a little palette, so you can mix your different colours. You get a brush in there as well, which is actually a really nice quality brush.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And you also get your sponge, and then you get a little booklet with lots of different ideas in there as well. Now, we've also added in the silk scarf and the freezer paper. So if you want to stabilise the silk while you gutter, or just because you want it flat, we've got freezer paper. Freezer paper is something that you can also use if you iron it onto the back of your cotton and then put it on your scan and cut mat. That's another way of stabilising your fabric. Freezer paper is a great product. It doesn't just look like a normal paper, but it's almost got like a waxy finish on one side, and that bonds to the back of your silk with a dry heat. So it's super, super easy to get started. I didn't think they were with it. When I looked that's why I did a funny face. I was like, I'm not sure that they're included. They're with your frame. So you can buy a big frame that then hooks and keeps it tight while you're doing it. But that, as a comprehensive kit, and Davey's going to show you lots of different techniques because we started to play me and you, didn't we?
We've played
like
lots.
we do.
Coming
up with all these different ideas for you. Love the fact that it comes in a box.
I know, it's even got its own little drawer set as well.
I know, isn't that great? Look at it. Isn't that fabulous?
All just packs
I
away.
love a company that think about how their product is presented.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. Shop bundle, $79.99. You'll get your discount off that. You'll get your points back, and you won't pay any postage, which is great. Right, next, let's talk about these.
Yes,
These are
absolutely.
fab.
So in here for you, we've got a full set. In fact, actually, the box I've got over there is open. I think I've just popped it down there.
There you go.
There we are. So I'm not
Lovely.
opening another one. Inside here, these work brilliantly in your airbrush as well. You've got a full set inside here of 12 different ones, all different inks for you to use. Again, brilliant. It's from Pipettes. These are the Colour X ones. You can use them in the pens alongside it. But if you use them in your airbrush, they work beautifully. Really strong, intense colours. A variety of 12 to work with here. So use them on your silk painting, in your pens, or you can use them through your airbrush if you wish to do so. It's entirely up to you. But this is a great opportunity for you to get them and use them outside of silk painting as well, not just for silk painting, for loads of other crafts.
These are your watercolour inks, aren't they?
Absolutely.
So we were using these to create bubbles with last
those
week,
were the ones,
weren't we?
Use them on cardstock. You can use them on loads of different surfaces.
Oh, absolutely. As soon as I saw these, I was like, they're going in my basket because I love watercolour ink. I find it much easier if you're new to painting. If you use something like a pencil or a watercolour brush, you've got to then brush that colour out. If you start with a liquid, you're not creating a line at all. And they are a superb quality watercolour ink. Don't miss out on those. Now, alongside that, and I love this product, I think Leonie did something like this on the old Crate & Craft.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure she did. And I fell in love with these then, and they're really clever. So they're a set of pens that are empty. And inside your kit that David's just showed you, you get little teeny tiny pipettes. So you draw the ink up into the pipette, and on the bottom of here there's a hole. Put your pipette in there, squeeze it so the ink goes into the pen, and then you will be able to see it. There's like a line that goes down the side of the pen, and you can see it going down that fibre core. So you can see exactly what level your ink is at, which is great, and they are refillable, which is even better. So you don't just buy them in colours and then they go in the bin. You can refill them, which is really important. Now then, you're going to get all, is it 12 inks, isn't there?
12 inks in
all
there.
12 inks plus 6 of the pens. Shop colour, $47.98 will get you that set. I think this is a cracking product.
It's brilliant.
I
It's honestly fab.
absolutely love it. And Pipettes are one of the leading companies when it comes to ink and paint and all things silk. They do lino cutting, all sorts. They're actually
Loads.
based in Provence. And their world sales director and their European sales director came to see us a few weeks ago. And David and this is how good they are, right? This is a real testament to them. So obviously, like Cadence, we go over there and we do the training, don't we?
Yeah.
So Stephanie said to them, do you have any kind of training scheme? And they went, oh yeah, we invite people over quite regularly and you come for a few days, based in Provence. Yes, please. And we teach you all about the products. And Stephanie said, can you put us down for the next one? And they went, no, we will do one just for you. I mean,
I know.
That's incredible. That's the dedication. And I'll tell you something else as well. Our Mr. Trump, zip it, Melanie, adding all the tariffs.
Yeah.
Pipettes moved their factory to a different country so it wasn't affected by the tariffs.
Yeah, so the customers' prices didn't have to go up.
That's how much they care about their customers. They moved their factory to a different country.
I know. It's unbelievable. When he said that, I was
like, right,
taken
yeah,
back.
I'm on it now.
Yeah.
I'm all over Pipettes now because that is tremendous. I love the fact that they care that much. So you know you're buying into a really reputable brand. Right, if you want that one, shop colour, $47.98. You'll get your discount off. Maybe use your points towards that, but definitely try these. But then Stephanie being Stephanie, also put the silk paint in these.
Oh yeah, and then you can do silk painting just from the pen. That's what I'd do, 100%.
Brilliant, right? Shop colour, $47.98. Now then, we do have a separate silk scarf for you now.
We do.
Many years ago, Stephanie used to make bespoke wedding dresses. And if you ever get the chance to see, if you ever meet Stephanie, ask her to show you the dress that she made for Carl's daughter, Kirsty, when she got married. It was absolutely exquisitely beautiful. So my point is, Stephanie knows exactly where to go to get the best quality silk to bring it to you, and that's exactly what we've got here. Shop shawl, $16.99. This is a beautiful gift for somebody.
Imagine painting this, airbrushing it, spraying it. It would
Beautiful.
make the best gift.
Absolutely. Love it. Shop shawl, $16.99.
I also think it's the most inexpensive way to purchase silk on this show.
Oh,
if
it
you
is.
want to cut it down into A4s and put it in your frames. I've got a stretched silk painting
Absolutely.
inside a wooden frame. It's from a charity shop. I have no idea who made it, but I love it. It's of swallows flying over the water, and I just think it's gorgeous. It's really nice, and I'll never know who made it, but I like the fact that somebody did.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly that. There's
Yeah.
a history to it, isn't there? Shop shawl, $16.99. Is this all one bundle?
All your pipettes and syringes. Oh, they're
pipettes.
separate, those ones.
Are they separate? Right.
40 pipettes.
You need
Oh
these
my
in your
goodness.
life. If
How
you're doing your
much?
resin now,
Candle making,
Candle
resin, wax
making,
melts.
yep.
We've been waiting ages to get you a big bundle of pipettes on here. I haven't actually seen these on the show for a very long time, nor have I seen them in this volume.
I didn't know we even sold them separately.
No.
So you're ahead of me. Shop Pipettes, you're getting 40 of them for $8.99. Now, we were talking about it this morning in the resin show, and we were being asked if you could wash them out. And Jane was a little bit cautious about it. But I think if you rinse them through, so get rid of the resin that's inside it, and then use isopropyl alcohol,
I'm sure that would break
I think
it down.
that will break it down
Yeah.
and clean them for you. So 40 of them for $8.99. These are brilliant if you're doing your resin and you're doing tiny pieces, because you can't pour into a tiny space. It'll just end up a mess. These, superb, but also for your inks.
For your airbrush, these are a game changer. The airbrush pan's
Absolutely.
only ever so small and it needs to be that size, but picking up different inks, that's exactly what I'm going to be using these for, and popping into the airbrush is exactly why you need them on this show.
Brilliant. Shop Pipettes, $8.99 will get you 40. Got syringes.
Syringes on the show
Do
as
this.
well. Ooh! Wow. That was nice. So
I love
if you
it.
close your eyes, do it again.
Hang on, I've got to take the top. So Nigel May, you know how naughty he was. You've got to take your top off to be able to pull. Was his thing with these? I know. You know what he's like. Ready? I'm going to do it with the lid on.
Oh, I was
love it.
visualising you opening a bottle of Prosecco. That's what I was doing.
Is that what you were
Yeah.
doing?
Ooh, get a glass.
At hot 25 past 11 on a Wednesday morning. Why not?
Well, it's still
It's
Christmas.
5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it?
Absolutely. So with your syringes, absolutely you can use them for resin. We use them for glues, adhesives, but you've got these ultra fine threaded nozzles for them as
These
well.
are great.
Aren't they fabulous?
Now, I'm just going to point out, it says on here for single use. I'm going to say that's because it's probably a medical product that we're using for our craft.
Absolutely.
So your pin flare glue gel, your regular glue, anything like that. Look at that. Now, I saw something the other day. Was it resin?
This would be great to
It was
inject
resin.
ink into resin.
Injecting ink into resin.
Your clear candle gel. So if you've made a clear candle,
That's what it was.
inject the hot colour
That's
into
what it was last night. Saved it on Instagram because I wanted to show you. But you can put those in and put your... Oh, these are
Yeah.
really exciting. I didn't even know we got these. You definitely need these. Go on YouTube and search syringes with resin or
Yeah.
swinges. What's a swinge?
I don't know.
It's like a twinge
Careful
and
what you
and a
search
syringe.
for.
Yeah, careful. Do you know how I used to teach in an art shop in Blackburn? And the lady who owned it was quite prim and proper,
Oh, okay.
right? And there used to be a company that Michelle Marsden, you'll remember Michelle Marsden if you've been watching. You know, Michelle used to come here and do the fabric.
The fabrics, yeah.
And it was called Red Hot Bed. Yeah, she searched that one day. She didn't get what she was expecting. I'm just going to put that out there. And the best one that she ever did, this is hilarious. So very, very prim and proper. And all the kids from Blackburn College, because it was literally around the corner, all the art students used to come and buy their products there. And I used to teach scrapbooking and card making and all sorts. And they'd gone to, her and John, her husband, had gone to Greece. And she came back and she's got this little necklace, this little pendant round her neck. So I went in a few days after they got back and I went, your necklace is nice, Anne. I said, you do know it's a cannabis leaf though, don't you? And she went, is it? I said, yes. She said, I wondered why all the students were like looking at it and smiling at me. I was like, that'll be why then, because you're wearing a cannabis leaf pendant around your neck. I was on
Wow.
the floor.
Oh
I was
my
crying
gosh.
because she was the last person in the world. She went, well, I didn't know what it looked like. I was
Really?
like, no,
Instantly.
obviously.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
It was very
That's
funny.
fabulous.
Very funny. Right, shop applicator is going to get you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of your precision applicators plus your 10 syringes. You've got to buy them just to be able to do that, right?
Oh, there we go. There you go. I'm thinking what we need to do on a resin show, pour all the resin into trays and then inject the colour into the resin.
Absolutely,
and that's how you get those like flurries like this on here. It's how you get those flurries of colour injected into it. And you can actually put the mica in there, inject mica into it.
Yes. Oh, David, we need to do
we've
that.
got to do that.
20%'s gone. Shop applicator, 20% gone now.
Now.
You're going to ooh and coo now on me, aren't you? Look at these. I wish my dad was still alive because I'd have bought him these.
The noises that could be made when looking at these.
Don't.
I know. This is satisfaction at its finest. I've been using these ones this morning to completely saturate and dye an entire panel of silk, and it does it beautifully. They are so soft. If I just take this out of here just so you can see.
Like
Look,
puppy's ears, aren't
they are so gentle. They're so soft. Well, of course they're designed to be. We work with them on silk, so we need a really soft brush to be able to do so. But this takes it to another level. Now, of course, I use my Taklon ones all the time, but with these, look how soft those bristles are. I can hardly even feel them. I can't feel this. Like, it's just so gentle. Just run your finger across there. Look how soft it is.
Oh, that is like puppy's ears.
Yeah, it is. It is brilliant.
Oh, they're lush.
Look at all of these brushes that you're getting.
Look at all of them.
The fan brush is amazing.
And I like the fact that all of these are 6s, size 6, but they've all got a different brush head to them, which is superb. I love a fan brush.
Oh, it's my favourite.
Fan brushes are the best brushes ever, especially if you like those little speckles
Mica
here and
powders.
there.
You want your fan brush.
Right, all comes in your brush roll as well, which is superb. And it comes with some makeup applicators too, which are really cool. These are fab, aren't
These
they?
are. Now, this is not a very absorbent sponge at all,
not
which
at
makes
all.
it great for burnishing. So if you're going to be working with your micas onto a surface, and you'll see the friction on there.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be great to go underneath your craft mat as well, actually, to hold it in place. That would not let it budge.
Absolutely.
These are great for not drinking medium and applying medium. So if you're going to be using things like gilding and you're wanting to buff it up afterwards, they're perfect. You're going to get with here 4 of the rectangles, 4 circles, and then you get 2 of your little triangles there, different angles. Great for using with your gilding waxes, your liquid waxes, all that sort of stuff. But when we as crafters see items out there in the world for different things, there's always a crafty way of using them.
Oh, absolutely, always. Right, shop brush, $44.99. You've got a saving on that already, and then you'll still get your club benefits on that as well. They're fabulous. Paint palettes, an essential, really, aren't they?
They are. Now, I've been using the small palette that comes with the Pebeo kit, but if you want to take your project slightly bigger, you're going to need larger palettes, because I've been mixing extender and mica in these, then pipetting it into the airbrush. So you need a station to mix in. These are great as well. They're really durable. You get a whole stack of them. You're going to get 6, and they're washable.
Shop paint, $8.99.
Oh my word. There's 6 of them.
I knew you hadn't seen that price then. I was like, he hasn't seen that.
Look at all that.
6 of them, $9.99.
So now,
I'll tell you what else they're good for. Seed beads if you're a jeweler.
oh yeah, divide and all, get all that out.
Findings for your jewellery. Nail art, brilliant for that. Aren't
All
they great?
those.
I love them.
I
And
mean,
me being back at school again, right?
I know, but you can't go wrong with a palette like this at
absolutely
all.
not.
They are the best.
Shop paint, $8.99. Now I need to tell you that the pipettes are completely allocated.
Oh.
Can we see if we can get some more, Amber, please? The applicators, 30%. Love that. And the stencils, the Into stencils, fully allocated.
Oh, right, okay.
We're having a really busy day today,
We are,
guys.
aren't we? We're
so
struggling to keep
please,
up, but thank you.
listen, you'll know, I'm black and white. I'll tell you exactly the way it is, and I'll tell you exactly what's going on, because there's no point hiding anything, because we just do what we do.
Absolutely.
I am who I am, and I'll just be honest with you. We are genuinely running out of stock, and we are genuinely really busy. And the worst feeling in the world is when you've got what you want in your basket, and then you go to check out
And it's not there.
and it's not there. Soul destroying, isn't it? Please don't get to that stage. Anything that you want on this show, I can highly recommend all of the Pebeo products, having used them for decades. They are absolutely second to none, and I love that they do lots of different types of painting. They get it. They're absolutely been around for decades, generations. A family have run that company. Please don't miss out on that. If you've never tried silk painting and you're thinking, I can't do it, yes, you can. When I first showed you, do you remember on that peony?
I was blown away.
And I gutted it and left it to dry, and I took some silk paint on a brush, a wet brush, and just went like that, and the whole thing filled with colour.
It did.
And shaded.
It just like fed into it. It's like you'd activated it.
And your exact words were, I need to sit down and do that now.
Yeah, I had to drop everything.
You did?
And just watch
It was
for the
brilliant.
first time.
Right.
I just want to let you know as well, with the mica powders, the stock that we have at the moment, once that's gone, we have got a long wait.
Okay, fine.
Okay, just want to let you know that if you were thinking about it, just if you were thinking, oh, well, I might get them Monday if there's any left, if there's any on the website, when they're gone, we do have a long wait. I've been informed of that before the show. Just wanted to let you know.
That's because we restocked them 3 times.
Yes.
Right, my lovely. Shall we go play?
Let's do it.
Oh,
Let's
how
do
exciting is this?
I know, so exciting.
Get your messages in. We've got the iPad with us as well. Any questions? Yes, we have. Cheryl. Morning, Mel, David and Team Q. Oh, no, Team Q.
Oh.
Question. Can you use the mica powder for embossing?
The mica powder won't work as an embossing powder.
No.
It won't melt. Embossing powder is made of granulated plastic, so it will melt at high temperature. All you'll do with this is blow it away.
Absolutely.
If you were to put it onto a sticky inks pad or something like that, say if you've loaded up your stamp with a clear ink like the Wow ones or any of those, a Rare Earth one, once that sticky ink has got the mica and you brush it off, you'll find you'll brush a lot of it away. It may struggle to stay and it won't fully set in place. Yeah. So if you wanted to do that, I would use something like Metal Leaf Mixion. Yep. Maybe you load it up that way, and you could try the hairspray technique.
Absolutely.
But it's not going to melt like embossing powder
but
would.
You could colour with it.
Yeah.
I remember doing a class in Thornton near Cleveland's in an old windmill. Tell you what, I've been
I
about
thought you meant in a chocolate shop then.
The what?
You said in Thornton's.
Thornton,
Oh,
Cleveland's. It's
right.
a place.
There, yeah.
In an old windmill. And we all had these wooden stamps, and wooden stamps were expensive. You're like £25 for a stamp. And this lady inked it up with the clear ink and then put the mica powder on top of the stamp. Everyone in the room in unison went, no!
No, what have you done?
Yeah, it was a bit of fun cleaning that up, let me tell you. Right, kid, shall we go?
Shall we go?
Yes, let's go.
Right, okay, so to start off with, I've got a small strip of the silk just to show you how you can dye it. Now, there's a few ways in which you can do it quicker and you'll use far less ink. What I've got here is the black. It's the Ebony Setter Silk from Pebeo, from your kit. What I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to fold it up, okay, like this. And also I'm going to be using this piece of equipment during
Funnily enough,
the
you
demo
might have
as
one
well.
of those in your stash.
You might do, or if you haven't, you might be able to get one soon.
You might be able to get one soon.
Yes.
We haven't got a date, don't get excited.
Yeah,
we're waiting to get everything right, aren't
Absolutely, yes. So, with your silk paint, what I'm going to do is go straight on with the black.
Wow.
Okay, I'm just going straight in with it and use one of those really soft brushes from that roll kit. Okay, and you want to start spreading it out. I'm going to use more ink than this, but look at how it's carrying through to every layer. So you're just going to load it up onto here. Now I'm only doing a small strip here, so just keep dotting it, loading it up like this.
Wow.
Okay, and you're going to load it up with that silk, and you don't use much. You feel like you're using a lot, but you're actually not. It goes so far. I'm just gliding the nib.
I think if you wet it first.
If you do wet it first.
You could do it like I used to do it, put it on and scrunch it, couldn't you?
You could do it. I did try it with wetting it, and the only thing I found was it wasn't as solid black.
No, it won't be.
It wasn't as jet black, and I wanted it to be super jet black. But you can see we're getting the colour now.
That's fab.
And then what I did afterwards was I held it and hair dried it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I just blasted it with a hairdryer, and it dried in about 30 seconds, a minute, if
Brilliant.
that. So it dried really nice and quickly. So once you've got that as it is, just go back down with your brush to get all of that soaked into place.
Look how easily it's moved, that paint. That's what I mean. You don't have to be an artist to do silk painting at all.
You really
and
don't.
if you're worried about the gutter bit, you can buy pre-printed silks.
Yes, you can.
You know, and get used to it. The gutter is quite easy to use, but if that's the thing that's stopping you having a go, then just you can buy pre-printed ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I had a conversation with Stephanie and Carl and said, could we get them and then print them on our fabric printing machine? But it depends whether we can get the right gutter and whether it works in our printers.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's
fabulous.
amazing. It's
Absolutely amazing.
It's dyed the whole thing jet black. So I'm going to leave this one to naturally air dry, but you could, of course, if you wanted to, dry it.
Lovely.
With a heat tool. I would use a hairdryer just on a warm setting. That can go, of course, inside our water.
Snola says, please don't get me started on Trump. No, don't get me started on it either.
No, we won't do.
My husband. So every time I got weird, this is the thing that we discuss, right? So when I'm at home, I go down, have a cup of tea in the morning, and sit there and talk about the news. He does the best impression of Donald Trump ever.
Really?
I am literally
Need to see that.
sat there crying, laughing, because he does his mannerisms and everything. It's very, very, very funny. It's brilliant. Apparently, he deserves a Nobel Prize.
Oh, really?
Because he stopped 8 wars.
Ah.
Single-handedly. Don't get
There
me
we go.
started.
There we
Honestly.
go.
Brilliant, right?
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it across the top section here first
Right.
on our screen sensation screen.
This
okay?
is cool.
I know, right? It's almost like I'm using it as a screen. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim off the excess because I'm going to put this into literally just an 8x8 box frame.
Okay.
So I'm just going to trim here. Cuts beautifully, by the way, this silk.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it, to
Wonderful.
work with?
And when
Silk's
it's dry,
a beautiful substrate.
put it when it's dry.
Oh, it's so
It's gorgeous.
flexible. It's wonderful.
Beautiful. Get that silk scarf to be able to do
now
this.
you could, if you've done it black, just then go over the top with the designing gutter.
Yeah.
And have big bold gold flowers
Ooh, you
all
could
over
do.
it.
That
I mean,
would
that
look
would just
stunning.
look magnificent, wouldn't it?
Would love that. And then I'm going to take some to the bottom edge here, like this, and put my tape on and just pull it nice and taut, and then just make sure to smooth it down onto the silk first, and then pull the whole thing.
This takes me back.
I know, me too, right? I remember all those shows going down to do these. I used to love it. It was every Sunday.
Yeah.
Do the screen sensation. Yeah.
It is coming back, guys, but we are just trying to get the screens right.
Yes.
So the factory that used to manufacture them is no longer here. So we're trying to find a source where we can get the screens right. We will not bring you a product if it's not right.
No.
So just rest assured, whatever you buy from Highlight Crafts is always the best quality.
It's like we've done another trial run today on some more sublimation sprays for fabric,
Yep.
and I've done all of the washing today in the machine, and we're moving on to the next one.
Is it not working? No, not
We're
right.
doing a different one. We're going
Okay.
to look, and we're going to keep going with it.
Brilliant.
But look at this.
That's fab, David.
So now it's like a drum on there.
That's a really good shout. So if you have done the gutter and you don't want to invest in the big frame, because
Yes.
it is a big frame, I mean, you can change the size of it because it comes in 4 like struts that you put together. That, brilliant, right? Something you've already got, maybe.
Absolutely. Well, just something a bit different as well. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stencil. I'm just going to add some stencil spray to it. So I'm just going to go over my trusty bin, which is not my dusty bin, my trusty bin, which is just down here, and spray over here.
Everyone's talking about blinking Trump now. Sorry.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Sorry, we started
Oh,
the
that's
debate.
Mel.
But
There we
Lorraine
go.
says, I quite like Trump, Mel. He says things exactly as he thinks. Yes, he says things exactly like he thinks they are. That's not necessarily reality. Unlike our Prime Minister that couldn't say a black piece of card is actually black. I think I should run for Prime Minister.
I think I should run.
I would turn this country around overnight. Oh, I tell you what, most people won't like it, but I'll do it. That's great. David, look!
Okay, so got my
You're using
stencil.
your stencils as a screen.
Yeah, I'm using my stencil as a screen. And then once you put your stencil in place, then what you do, because it's clung to the silk already, flip your screen over, okay? Flip your screen over and smooth it down that way, all in the inside of that screen like that.
That's
Now,
well exciting.
isn't
Look
this
at
good?
this.
Smooth it down from the inside. If you push the other side, you're going to distort your silk. You don't want to do that. You want
Oh,
to make
I'm so
sure it's
glad
in
I've got my
place.
screen.
Me too. And then to avoid any overspray, we just put a little piece of tissue this side.
Sandra said, I better not get started on Orange Man. Yeah, someone needs to give him a mirror.
Hope you're talking about me.
Not you.
Right, okay, so
You're not orange.
oh, thank goodness for that. There we go. And then there we are. And I'm going to just tape this into place because the airbrush will blow it. Okay, so we don't want to, otherwise it'll just waft away.
This
So
is fabulous, David.
oh, it's so fun.
Love it.
So this is the sort of thing you can do with loads of different designs, stitch them together, do appliques with it, all sorts. Now what we're going to do is move on to airbrushing. Now this airbrush, we've not yet shared with it during
Oh,
the hour.
I haven't seen this.
Oh, have you not seen
No,
it?
I haven't
of course.
seen it.
Right, okay, so
Oh.
just going to clear the decks a little bit for you.
Right,
now
where are
what
we
we've
moving?
got is, I'm just going to bring it here, there we go. So I've got it plugged in.
Let me move this lot out of your way and then you've got some space to work.
This is brilliant. Now, it was sold out completely, but the team have assured me that on the show, we've got it back for you.
I bet these have gone, haven't they?
They're with it. They come with it.
Do they?
Yeah, they come with it. I know. So we've ordered the kit again for you.
Flipping heck, David.
I know, they're micas, but we're going to use our micas for this as well.
Right, okay.
So you get
Zip
your
it
space
in.
dust, which is your interference inks. Okay, so these are all interference inks. So basically, just to give you an insight as to how that looks, this one here for you is blue. That is blue. It's a white bottle, but it's blue. That comes out like the most gorgeous moonstone blue ever.
We've managed to get some more pipettes.
Oh!
So if you missed out, I'll put the details on the screen for you. Shop pipettes, you get 40 of them for $8.99. Right, David, I'm desperate to see this.
Yes, right, okay. So, with your airbrush, it is a air compressor itself. It has,
cool.
I know, it's got a separate unit. The hose itself, now, the reason, before I get ahead of myself, the reason why we've not yet shared one of these for you is that every single one that we had, the hose was coiled up like this, almost like one of those hose pipes, and when you were trying to use it, you were constantly being sprung back to the air compressor. There was a lot of tension, whereas this, it's so flexible. It's all braided hosing. It's so flexible. It's about 2 meters long.
It's just unwrapped itself.
It's so long. Look at that hose. It's massive.
Wow.
It's so long.
That's much taller than I am.
Now, this one as well, it's far more
Taller
powerful.
than you, that. Is it?
Don't know, probably.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm probably 1.8, aren't I? I'm 6 foot, so probably 1.8 meters-ish. So, 6'2". So
On a good day.
on a good day, with my heels on. So what we've got here is the air compressor. Now the difference with this, it will go up to 25 psi, which is the air pressure is much stronger. Also, it's an electrical unit, so you're not having to recharge it. You've got an air filter just before it gets to the trigger as well, and also that'll prevent ink from flowing back down into the air compressor, so it's a safety feature. You do also get a stand with it as well, which just pops out of there, and you can put this inside.
Really
You can also alternate the psi with the regulator on the side.
What's PSI?
Pressure, so air pressure,
Thank
like
you.
for your air pressure on your car tyres or in a balloon or a lilo, whatever. It is all that sort of stuff.
Balloon or
balloon.
Lilo.
Don't know.
Love it.
Not sure that you'd really check the psi of a balloon, but it is all part of it. It's air
Brilliant.
pressure, but 25 psi. It's quite a strong power. I mean, when I blow up my tyres, they're 26 psi.
Wow,
So you know,
okay.
it's got good pressure to it. Okay. Now what you do is turn it on, and with the air filter on, it will keep that constant air pressure topped up. So when I turn this on, it'll fill the hose. So I make sure it's empty. It'll fill the hose, and it'll stop. Then it'll kick back in a couple of
That was
seconds.
quick.
See how it keeps topping it up? Now you can release on here as well if you needed to. So it's got a release on there to release pressure.
This is really fabulous.
It's brilliant. So, and then of course you can start airbrushing, and the spray is amazing
That
on
is
this.
super fine.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm just going to turn it off for a second. We're going to take an ink and a mica.
Mica.
Let's use this one because it's
Now
gorgeous.
this is interesting, putting mica through a,
I know, right?
when it's not a specific airbrush
No.
medium.
No, absolutely. But
Oh.
thin it down with the thinnest medium cadence provide, which is also still water-based, and that's extender. Now, we do have the extender on the show for you. We've got it added
Okay.
in the last couple of minutes, and we've got a duo pack for you. I know, because you're going to use more of it.
See, this is what I use to mix with things like micas or my Dora metallics to make spritzers.
Yep, that's
so
exactly
if
it.
you're getting your extender and you've already got your micas, or you're getting your micas today, this is going to be perfect for that as well. So you're not just buying a product that does one thing.
No.
What we try and bring you here at Highlight Crafts is products that you can then incorporate in all your other crafts, or some of your other crafts, like this. And this is great because we can do, well, if it was on a show, it's called cross merchandising. So you take that and that and that and make this. That's the best kind of show.
Exactly
When
that.
you've got all of these different things, but adding 1 or 2 more products in that reinvigorates everything that you've already got is also really exciting. Right, so you put a tiny amount in.
So you can see it there now.
Wow,
It's in the
yeah.
airbrush. We're going to put the cap back
Interesting.
on. Okay, make sure that's on there. Turn it on. I'm just going to let a bit of air come out. There we are. It's already through. I know. So let's airbrush our silk.
Flipping heck.
Look at this. Every now and again, just stop, let it dry a little bit, go back in. Now we can change colour and do a complete ombre on here. So let's do some down here. So if I run out of this colour, I'll change colour.
It's not noisy either, is it? Obviously there's a sound to it because it's a compressor, but it's not over noisy.
Oh, no, it's not bad.
Lovely. Now that, with those micas, it doesn't seem to be having a problem at all.
It's not got an issue. The pressure's much higher. It blows it through.
Right,
So it doesn't block. And this is what I found really fascinating about it.
That's a game changer then, right?
Yeah, for me, it's really, really changed the game. I'm not going to lie to you, this is now my best friend.
So your smaller one, your handheld one, will be
for
great with your regular
watercolours.
inks, watercolours,
Yep.
etc. But these watercolour inks would be great in that then, wouldn't they?
Oh, they'd be fabulous, absolutely.
Oh, wow, okay.
Right, so let's just quickly filter this through. I'm just going to put
cool.
some water
I tell you
in.
what, that goes a long way.
Oh, really long way. I'm actually going to empty this out in here because look how much I've still got. So I'm just going to take that out. I only had a tiny
that
bit.
could go into a little spray bottle and
Yes.
become your spritzer. Brilliant!
Absolutely.
Look at that!
So I'm just going to take some little bit more of the ink out of here. There we are. And all I'm going to quickly do is then go
Nick
in.
still owes me a present for Christmas.
Oh, I'm getting one of these. I'm getting this. I
I know
love
he's getting me now.
It's absolutely fabulous. So what we're going to do is just put a little bit of the gold in there and then a bit of extender again. Ratio is probably around about equal parts,
Okay,
50-50.
lovely.
Roughly. And
We
then
can see it fizzing.
Yeah, it mixes a bit.
Look at that gold there, look, you can see it moving, it's fizzing.
Brilliant.
Look at that!
It's just like luster. I'm going to put a little bit more extender actually inside there.
Would this dry? You're kidding, we've only got 5 minutes left.
How?
I don't
I've
know.
only just started. Oh my gosh.
Will it dry?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
So you
it will
can
dry.
then just reactivate it. So
It will dry.
basically, you're making a little mica paint palette, aren't you, really?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is
If
game
it dries
changing.
in a solid block, oh, this is fabulous.
You could make a little compacts with it.
Oh, I need this in my
Right,
life.
the lid for this is just there, and
And
then
you get the 5 space just ones with it. Acrylic,
yes.
airbrush, metallic.
They're
Colour
incredible.
shift. Oh dear. Colour shift. Oh my goodness. Are they all interference?
They're all interference. I'll quickly show you them in a second.
And these come with the airbrush.
They do indeed, absolutely.
Wow.
I'm just gonna put a bit more water inside my airbrush.
Oh my
Here we
goodness,
go.
these are brilliant, David.
I know, they're
Why
bonkers.
did I not know about these?
Where have you been, Mel?
I don't know, because I do most of the shows. Electric blue, intense violet. You've got old gold, grey violet. You wouldn't think that was, would you? Look at the colours on the front. Look, it shows you the interference. Oh, these are cool.
They're absolutely
Then
gorgeous.
you've got your shifters. So if you bought a clear ink pad and use these over the top, you get the look of an interference ink pad without
Yes.
having to buy all the ink pads. Wow. You've then also got your orange violet, and then that one is your red gold. Who
Your
knew?
red gold, I know.
Oh, that's a much better way of buying those, isn't it? Because
I'm
they don't dry
actually-
out like ink pads dry out.
No.
Oh,
I'm
right.
mixing all my micas together here, actually. I'm putting a little
This
bit
is
of the
absolutely
rose.
going in my basket.
Oh, look at this.
This is brilliant, David.
This
Ha.
is just wonderful.
That's fab.
Right, empty that out onto that tissue there. I'm just going to take a little bit off here. Put it back into the stand because we're done now, and let's start to peel it off and have a look at what we've got.
Wow. Wow. Oh, my word.
Okay, so quickly give it a blast.
David, that's fabulous.
Now, in fact, I wish I'd done the whole thing in the red because I went really light with the gold here. I thought I'd gone hevier and I hadn't, so that's a little bit of experimental
learning
there.
curve.
So you can see there.
You could always put it back on though, right?
Yeah, I could put the stencil back on. You can already start to see.
Look at that.
Look at all of that mica now on the silk.
And so that was white silk.
Yep.
You've dyed it with the silk paint. Then use your brand new airbrush that accepts mica in a way
Yep.
that I never thought an airbrush would. That's incredible.
And you can also as
And
well.
using your screen sensation screen.
Oh, definitely. Take your standard silk if you don't want to add anything to it, and then you can use your stencils. Let me find the line one.
Lorraine says, all that you buy in Mel, you must have a royal bank account. No, hardly. I just know that. So I don't go out really, and we don't drink and we don't smoke, and this is what I send my stuff on, spend my money on.
This is it,
Right.
saving up for the stuff you want.
Oh, honestly, well, Mick, we have a room in our house that Mick calls the warehouse.
It's
He
full
put me
of craft stuff.
72 foot of shelving up one morning, and by the afternoon I filled it. I walked in, I went, Mick, he went, don't even ask me. It's like,
Yeah,
go on,
quite a bit of stuff in
flipping
there.
it. I know, yeah, just a bit.
I'm just
I
going
have
to
a
quickly
double
go
wardrobe
through
that I
here.
have to open like that because it's full of Disney stuff that we don't do anymore now. I need to clear that room out. It's bad. Need to donate it to a charity, I think.
So I'm just going through here just with the silk paints on their own in the airbrush gun. And they're beautiful. And look how well that ink is staying inside that airbrush.
And this is your silk paint?
Yep, that's just standard silk paint on here.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's really easy to use, isn't it? This would be a nice project for one of our weekend workshops, wouldn't it?
It would.
Silk painting. Oh, I like that. I like the way it's moved.
Yeah, look at this.
That's gorgeous.
Give it a quick dry.
Wow. 1 minute left.
Look at that.
Coming up next, it's myself and Corinne with card making with stencils.
Nice.
And then Mia, you are back
With
at
the Two Red Robin sale.
Two Red Robin sale.
Yes.
And then tonight, me and you laminator.
Laminator.
And no producer. Oh, they're leaving us on our own, David.
I know they are. Risky.
Nobody to tell us what to do. Oh dear, that could be dangerous.
I'm going to stay in here and carry on playing until the next show, and I'll see you all then. But you got to make sure to check out though, because stuff's disappearing.
Yes, please now go check out those baskets. Right, I'm going through that wall. Go and grab yourself a quick cuppa. We'll see you on the other side with our lovely Corinne, who's going to give you some ideas of how you can use stencils in card making, which will be really, really fabulous. Well, I'm sure she's got lots of goodies and techniques lined up for you. So go and grab yourself a cuppa, and I will see you on the other side of this. Thank you, David.
Oh,
thank you to Lewis, and thank you to our lovely Amber, and a massive thank you to you. See you in a minute.